when the races are over and the grandstand's silent, the village that is horse racing's backstretch still teems with life. Called the backside by those who live and work there, at least 2,500 dignified souls make Aqueduct, Belmont Park, and Saratoga their home. Workers of many ethnicities rise before dawn to clean stalls, tack, bathe, and care for the animals that are the epicenter of the giant thoroughbred racing industry. And all are brave, dedicated, and proud. And grooms would rather get a cold than see one of their charges go to the track with an unclean nose. Add highly skilled exercise riders and a host of other professionals, and you have a cadre of caretakers for honed to the bone half-ton racehorses, some of whom will earn more money in 2 minutes than their handlers will make in a lifetime. Yet these persons are literally horse racing's backbone, and their elbow grease is the oil that fuels the entire industry. Still, their lives offers far more grit than glamour. Their early morning hours are intense, and afternoons when their horses don't race, filled with temptations born of boredom. And evenings, a time of forestalling the loneliness of loved ones thousands of miles away. And for those who live on track without transportation, the backstretch offers a weary day-in, day-out sameness. And for workers with families, there are challenges of finances, long hours spent at work, and constant travel.
Mi nombre es Juan.
My name is Juan, and I have been coming to this track for 14 or 15 years. And I come for the entire season, and in December I leave. I have 2 children. My son's name is Juan, and my daughter's name is Stephanie. With this job, I support the needs of my family with the help that the racetrack gives us.
And into this very different world comes the racetrack chaplaincy of New York. While New York racing provides a safety net of services, only one ministers to the heart. The Racetrack Chaplaincy of America was founded in 1971, and the New York division assists one of racing's largest workforces with a mission to provide for the spiritual, emotional, physical, and social educational need. It offers a godly theology grounded by good works and marked by long hours. For this outreach ministry, few needs are too big, none too small.
I'm so grateful for the way the chaplaincy has helped me. With the problem my husband had and the situation I found myself in, when I most needed them, they were there for me, helping me, looking for a home for my children, helping me with rent. I don't have the words, they've helped me. I'm grateful, and I hope we can continue this.
Chaplains, as licensed ministers, hold church services, baptize, christen, and provide private ears for listening to troubled workers. They act as translators and advocates to a host of helping agencies. And help often comes in practical solutions. For instance, in an effort to keep families together at pricey Saratoga, the chaplaincy found housing for 17 families at a nearby Christian campground.
They realized we had the camp. We just said, how can we begin to partner together and work together? And, we have all these cabins available, and there was people who needed them. And so we said, let's see what we can do. So it's been a good relationship, and I think it will continue to grow.
The chaplaincy assists the recreation program and arranges outings to off-site entertainment venues. It also works to make holidays memorable by sponsoring and hosting special gatherings and services. And Christmas is a time for special celebration. And Easter is another reason for fellowship. The program fosters a sense of family and strives to make sure the holidays don't go unnoticed.
It was great because we always see the children happy when they get their own gifts, and parents sometimes don't have the money to get them gifts, and here they have the support on making the children happy and seeing them receive gifts that they cannot give them.
It's not unusual for a worker to arrive from another track with little money and nothing more than the clothes on their back. The chaplaincy's Closet of Hope provides food, clothing, and always a kind word. Children and youth are treasured and receive back-to-school backpacks, complete with school supplies.
We come here We talk if we need help, and doesn't matter who it is. We always receive help. That's something very, very nice. But they always take care of us all the time.
All communities have illnesses and injuries, and the chaplaincy is there with transportation, a helping hand, and a loving heart.
Le contaré que hace 5 años tuve un accidente.
About 5 years ago, I had a severe accident, during which I contacted the local chaplaincy, thanks to my friends at Belmont Park that knew the work that they did. From the accident I had, I endured blood clots, and if it wasn't for the chaplaincy's help, I would not be here telling you this.
The chaplaincy ministry is a ministry of presence, and their presence is obvious in the lives of thousands. There's perhaps no single person in racing who can have a positive impact on as many people as the track chaplain. Men and women with souls of compassion, they are not there for mere salaries, but they are there because they have been given a divine call to serve. Their foundational belief lies in the dignity they know is inherent in every human being.
One of the reasons why I got involved with the Racetrack Chaplaincy of America is because I like to help people. I love to see making a difference and impact people's life. I like to see that people turn from that carbon into a really bright diamond.
The backstretch is a walled-off world behind fences and guard shacks, perhaps adding to the camaraderie of a tightly woven community that is actually a large, constantly shifting family. And horse racing itself is a family, and the New York chaplaincy is a trusted brother. Heart in a racehorse is that treasured commodity of courage, stamina, and class. For the chaplaincy, heart is that sacred place within every worker that can be touched by a good deed done in humility.
Well, our organization is a wonderful organization. It's something that we really need because there's so much to do here to service the clients that we have that are people that really have the need. I think it's something that we need to let people know what we do, because the things that we do here are so very necessary, because this is a community on its own that without them there's no racing.
Funded to a large degree by private donations, gifts come in many forms. And families are important to the New York chaplaincy, and we ask you to become a part of our special family by supporting our efforts. And all in the chaplaincy are honored and blessed by the God-given opportunity to make a difference in the lives of racing's unsung workers. And just as we are blessed, so will you be blessed. And we invite you to be a part of that blessing.